opportunity to represent him at this late time. I say, Father, glorify yourself today. Amen. In this house. Amen. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Our fathers, you are blessed. Amen. Men of God, you are blessed. Amen. Brethren, you are blessed. Amen. I want to send my, where is this English word? Because warm regards is an understatement to the man of God, the end-time guru, Pastor Ezekiel Lufoyi. It is not easy to just put somebody to represent God at your lectern now that end times have come. We have not physically met, and we have the vineyard polluted already. We don't know who is who again. Satan is maximizing the minimum time he has before the rapture. So I am not taking him for granted. I appreciate him. I fell in love with Mama Ilufoye from the first day. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. God bless you in Jesus' name. Amen. Baba Apata, how I wish I'm in America on the 17th of November. If for nothing, the beautiful voice of Mama Apata. Mama Apata sang. Extend your visit. Hallelujah. Oh, when you can't get a kind of petty leno, I don't let myself know for need yet. It is not easy for me to leave Nigeria for 2 weeks because I'm so busy, so busy at home. God bless you in Jesus' name. Amen. I just beseech you, brethren, to help me with a prayer point. That God gives me the grace to divide my time well this afternoon. Because I know I have a very short time to divide the word. So I need to divide my time well and sow this seed that God has sent me to plant into somebody's life. Father, we have gathered again. Tell us what you want us to hear. Amen. Reveal to us what you want us to see. Amen. Let all the glory be given to your name. Amen. In Jesus' mighty name we pray.
Amen. 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 In Jesus' name.
The topic of the message that God has given to me for the house today is, who touched me? Who touched me? It's a question. Who touched me? We have this in the book of Luke chapter 8, verse 45. And said by Jesus, who touched me? Brethren, the account is in Luke chapter, the account ministrations are going to Rome this afternoon is in the book of Luke chapter 8, from verse 40 to 48. Some people will be wondering, what has verses 40, 41, 42, what have they got to do with what we are talking about? Yes, you will understand now. Because why is Jairus coming in? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Bible says, talks about verses 40, 41, 42. Talks about how Jesus Christ returned and people received him, for they were waiting for him. There was a thing about Jesus Christ. What he has come to sell was selling. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You don't need to window dress. If God's glory comes upon your life, you don't need to struggle about anything. There are so many things we pray for and on that just need the right button to enter, the right key to enter inside. People pressed on him and it was going. There was a ruler of the synagogue by name Jairus. Because of our time, I will not be able to explain why the name is mentioned in that place. Because when the Bible mentions name of a person, name of a place or time, it has a meaning, a reason. But he was a ruler of the synagogue. Being ruler of the synagogue, he wasn't an Ezekiah Elufoye in the synagogue, no. Rulers of the synagogue then, it was a political appointment. Because Israel was under Rome, as Nigeria before 1954 was under England, United Kingdom. You know, they started putting our people in from 1954 to start working with the British government governing us. They made them Western days, let's say Prime World. Before 1960, Awolowo came in and gave us the first television station in Nigeria. So, people representing the government of Rome in synagogues was one of these men. So he wasn't a priest, he wasn't a pastor, he wasn't a prophet, no. He was a ruler of the synagogue. After they collected offering, what they were going to do in the synagogue, everything, they would go to him, he would sign, he would append his signature. He was an authority in the synagogue. This man now ran to Jesus Christ, see humility. Because Jesus, apart from the anointing, had nothing. He was like Elijah. Jesus didn't have money, he didn't have clothes, he didn't have anything. He was nobody, he was simply Mr. Nobody. So, this ruler, he was a big man in town. He was, then when he got to Jesus Christ, Bible says, verse 40, hallelujah, hallelujah. 42, verse 42.
For he had one only daughter.
Give me verse 42 there, yeah. He had only one daughter, who was 12 years old. Bible was giving us the number of years this girl had spent on her. What was the significance? Significance of this is this. In Israel, when a baby, till today, Orthodox Jews still practice it till today. When a baby is born, both the boys and the girls will be with their mothers the first 3 years. Sucking breast. In Nigeria, it is 1 year. Exclusive breastfeeding. In America, it is what? 5 years. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Now, the first 3 years sucking mommy's breast, Jesus also performed it, but in Egypt. Sucking Mary's breast. After the 3rd year, the 4th year, between the 4th year and then the 12th year, both boys and girls will be together. They will be teaching them the law, the word of God, the ethics, the decorum, everything about the Jewish people. Now, when they were 12, and those Orthodox Jews till today, when they are 12, they will now separate girls from boys. Girls will now go to what they call finishing school. When I left the university some years ago, and I decided to continue with this job. I ran to one of my uncles and he told me, he said, look, instead of running to the seminary, later I discovered I needed seminary. I went back to the seminary. He said, go to a finishing school. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Because I was inexperienced, so green, I became a Christian too early. So I didn't know anything about anything. Anything about anything. I was saying to somebody yesterday that, look, I never tasted Coca-Cola or Fanta in my life. The man looked at me and said, well, so, you know, I didn't know anything. So the man said, now in the finishing school, then he sent me to Middlesex in Edgware, in England, to be finished up. So in Israel, they will now separate the girl children in one place to finish them up for 6 years. You will not see an Orthodox Jewish girl in her husband's house who doesn't know how to make amala, how to pan yam, how to make okra soup, ewedu soup, how to receive visitors. They will teach them everything there for 6 years. How to sleep with their husband in bed, how to woo their husband, how to respect their husband, how to do everything. It will be rare to have extramarital affairs or anything because they will teach them everything for 6 years. And by 18, they will now betroth them. That was when Mary was only 18, going to 19, when she conceived Jesus. Why this story? This man, this Jairus man, ọmọ pé tòun ti ta tí ọmọ yìí tí ó bẹ kọjá ọdún 12 torí wípé wọ́n ní amúkùn ẹsẹ̀ rẹ̀ ẹrù rẹ̀ wọ́ ó ní ha ṣàkíyèsí ni òkè lẹ́wọ̀ ojú yàn lọ sàlẹ̀ ọdẹ ẹjẹ́ rìn tamúrèké jìgá tàbá ní abájọ tẹ́rù rẹ̀ ṣe wọ́ ẹsẹ̀ náà ọwọ́ ọmọ pé tó ń ta títọ́mọ yìí ọ̀bá yẹjú lọ́dún 12. It was a destiny determining year. It was a sensitive destiny junction for both the father and the daughter. So this man went to Jesus and was beseeching him, please, my daughter is 12 years old. I want her to be with her mates. You see how impatient your heart becomes when you have a child that should be in the college and then staying back. Mates are already going. When you have a daughter that should be in her husband's house, every one of her mates are getting married and she's still in your house. So there is an inspirational dissatisfaction inside of you. Your heartbeat races perpetually. That was the situation with that man. Now, as he was going, verse 43 said, in verse 4, give me verse 43. You know, as he was going, one woman who also had issue of blood for what? 12 years. You understand 12 years now? Yes, sir. For 12 years, this woman now said, for complete 12 years, a woman. Remove 12 years from the life of a woman. It is huge. It is huge. It is huge. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. When they were teaching us behavioral adaptation in human behavior in the University of Calabar in those days, when you remove 12 years from the growing years of a woman, it is huge. This man had issue of blood, and she decided within herself that, look, I'm going to get what? Healed. Bible says, and then this woman went behind Jesus. She took the most appropriate channel. I may not be able to explain why she didn't go before Jesus and stood before Jesus and started beseeching Jesus, telling Jesus, praying to Jesus for healing. It might be possible for her to receive a healing that day. She decided in herself that onílò ní jẹ́ ẹni abẹ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nítorí pé ogun gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tí a ń jọlé Jésù tí a ń dìrọ̀ mọ́ ogun tí ń dà wọ́n ogun C.A.C. gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ìríwé ìgbẹ́lú ogun C.A.C. ni ogun bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n tí ìdánlóhùn ilé ọkọ ọyẹ ti wà ń bẹ tí ìríyàwó tí wọ́n fẹ́ ogun sí àwọn èèyàn tí ò níwò ìgbèlú ta ló tiẹ̀ sọ fún ọ pé ibi tó wà wọ ìgbèlú rẹ̀ gan ibẹ̀ ló ti sọ nílé. I was going for an anniversary, an annual conference of the RCCG in Düsseldorf last year. In Germany last year, and I got to Paris to spend 2 days with a church before flying to Paris, to Düsseldorf in Germany. When I got to the train station, I met a man. I was looking at the man was looking at me. His face rang bell inside my skull, and the same thing was doing it. Bọ́lá wò pé wọ́n ti mọ ọkùnrin yìí nìkan òun náà ń wò mí ajọ́ wọlé wá kí ni sì ṣe ń bẹ̀ alábàárù aláàrù ní í ṣe nígbà wá yàrá wá pèrè wa pé bóun ló ti jẹ́. Some years ago when I was going to Saudi Arabia to present a paper with the Yoruba indigenes there, imbibing culture, so I was invited to present that paper. When I got to Saudi Arabia, this man protocoled me there. When I go to Paris last year, he also protocoled me. When he said you want me over in Cairo, Saudi, oh no, nani. Kí ló wá dé tó ho wá Paris, kí ló ho wá tèmi. Ó ní bá ti bí ni nanu. Hallelujah. Ó ní bá ti bí nínú. Only Saudi Ogbe, only Saudi is not good. I looked at him. I said Paris is not good. He looked at me. I looked at him. He said Paris is not good. Because if Paris is good, we will not be doing the same thing. This is a repeat performance. The same thing we are doing in Saudi is what we are doing here. And life is easier in Saudi because I've been in Saudi for some time. Yeah.
I was there.
I love it.
For 20 years.
Yes, you will not trust that with me. It is easier to live in Saudi than in Paris.
That's right.
Torí gbogbo ayé ni mo máa jẹ tí bá wà ní Saudi, tí bá wà Paris, bí ilé èkúté lolúwe fún. And I looked at him. I said, okay, no problem. I've had a long flight. Give me 3 hours and come back to me after 3 hours. Let's talk. He came back after 3 hours. I don't know how to tell this story that God will take the glory. So I'm not giving the testimony.
Let's hear about it.
Oh my God. Okay, the man came. I'm also dividing my time. The man came. 3 hours later, we started praising God. We started praising God. God delivered him. You know what happened? Something started speaking from him, from inside of him. And I said, who are you? He said, I am How. Oh, we? I am How. I said, what are you doing here? He said, this man is the glory bearer of his father's house. And his grandfather offended me in the bush. Kí ni bàbá rẹ̀ ṣe ọlọ́dẹ ni? Ó ní èèyàn kan lòun tẹ́lẹ̀ níbì kan dára sọ question nítorí o fi gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe rere nìyẹn o nítorí o fi gbọ́dọ̀ gba Ọlọ́run gbọ́ nìyẹn kó o dọ́run kó o make it heaven. Tọ́lá wọn béèrè kan wà tá a di bàbá ńgbà bá dọ̀hùn tá a tí ò ní dà ní ìsìn. Ó léèyàn ló tẹ́lẹ̀ rí. Ó lójijì ni wọ́n pa lórí kó ti kú. Wọ́n sì sìn olóhùn wa mẹ́tì ń sìn tó wò báyìí nígbà tó bá ronú gbó ló bá di òwò bí. Ó ní bàbá ọkùnrin wá sọdẹ wá lọ́nà bá sí i lòun wá bẹ̀ pé you know prophets are like hunters, you know prophets àwọn ọ̀tá àwọn ọdẹ wọ́n máa nífura gan. Tí prọfẹ̀tì bá jẹun lásán tẹ́ sí bá fò kọjá oyè bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn ọdẹ náà nínú igbó wọ́n máa ní fura gan. So Ọlọ́run wá sọ fún ọbẹ̀ ọdẹ torí tó bá jẹ́rú èmi ni kí n mọ̀ dámọ̀ tí n bá ti nà bá sí ní mú balẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ó yé yìí lọ́ bá nà bá sí ọbẹ̀ ọ̀gbọ́ lọ pa á wọ́n gbé lọlé wọ́n lọ sí jẹ lọ́wọ́ àmì pé ó dáa tó bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ torí kò jẹ́ kí wọ́n jẹ́ kó rógòlò láyé òtún jẹ́ òun nínú gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ológo inú ilé yìí ló wọ́n máa kó sínú wọn wọ́n wàá dà láàrin kiri. Where was I coming from? Who tells you this resident permit or what do you call it? Resident whatever. Ìwé ìgbélùú tó tiẹ̀ wá nítorí rẹ̀ tó fẹ́ gbàwẹ̀ tó ti lọ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ní ta ló sọ fún ọ pé ibi tó yẹ ọmọ gbénu. To God be the glory. Ìsínú o nígbà tí mo ṣe ayẹyẹ ọdún 41 tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ìránṣẹ́ lóṣù karùn-ún ọdún yìí. It was a man that came in and gave me the biggest gift. He just walked in and he said, "Take man of God." Mo sì gbà owó tán. Lèmi náà èjìká mi bá ga òkè. Tí a mọ̀ pé Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní ẹni tí ò lówó ò ní wà. Ẹni tí ò lówó ìwo oníwà ní hù. Bó ti dé tó rù sí ńlá pọ̀ tán nígbà mi bá jáde ta ìgbéraga gbé mi wọ̀. Ní àárọ̀ yìí mo ṣe dé bàbá rẹ̀ mọ́ ní ẹni tó wáyé ọmọ ìgbà tí a kò wọ́n ní wọ́n yá. Díkẹ̀ ìwò tó wá tó sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn àwọ̀jù rí dà. Hallelujah o.
Hallelujah.
Yes. Obìnrin yìí mà gbogbo tí ń jà èso ogun síẹ́síẹ́. This affliction this one had was not an ordinary one. And they needed an extraordinary effort. Bó ni mo ṣe mọ̀ ogun tí ń jẹ́ ìṣògùn C.A.C. The type of afflictions he had. If you read the book of Leviticus, you can give it to me on the screen. Leviticus chapter 15, verses 19 to 27. In that place, Leviticus 15, 19 to 27. Yes. Pé tí ẹ má ka àlákòókò tí wọ́n bá ti ń fún àmẹ́ òtítọ́ ká máa gé gbogbo ẹ̀ pépèpé bí aṣọ ń sọ̀nà. Hallelujah. Pé tí obìnrin kan bá sì ní ìsun ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí ẹni tí ẹ bá wà ń kà lọ sálẹ̀ tí a wí pé ni pé ṣé ẹni bí àǹtí mi ṣe jókòó lórí àga yìí tó bá nísun ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀ ní nísun ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló kọ Jésù. Ṣé ẹni tí ọbọ̀ ṣe jókòó lórí àga yìí tó bá dìde lórí àga yìí tí èmi Fúnmiládé bá jókòó lé lórí lẹ́yìn ọ̀sẹ̀ kan lẹ́yìn oṣù kan lẹ́yìn ọdún kan láì tí ì ṣe ìwẹ̀nùmọ́ tí àga yìí èmi fúnra mi ti da láìmọ́ wọn ò tún gbọdọ̀ pè mí ń páìtọ̀ mọ́ torí mo ti da láìmọ́ nù. ẹni tó bẹ́ẹ̀ sùn Bíbélì sọ gbogbo ẹ̀dá bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ bá délé ẹ lọ́ọ́ kà náà wọ́n Léfítíkù orí kẹẹ̀ẹ́dógún láti ẹsẹ̀ kọkàndínlógún. If she sleeps on a mat, if anybody sleeps on that mat, the person becomes unclean. After she's made clean, she will still remain unclean until after that day passes the eve. Some of the Bible versions use the word Eve by reason of the original interpretation from Aramaic language. Ìtí Bíbélì sọ ni pé tábẹ́ ìgbàanù wọn báyìí o, ó dá àárọ̀ lákòóńdò tó gbọ́ tàbí èèyàn gidi. She now went behind Jesus Christ. Verse 44 of Luke chapter 8 says, touching the head of Jesus' clothes. Jésù ò lè mọ̀ láéláé nípa tara wípé èèyàn fọkàn torí pé aṣọ mẹ́rin ni a máa kán pọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣoṣo. Aṣọ mẹ́rin Jésù wọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣoṣo. Agbádá àtòkè. Èyí tí wọ́n wọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ agbádá dà sí kí tàbá bùbá táwa máa wọ̀. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn ni ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó wá wọ aṣọ kan. Eléyìí tí ó lè wọ̀ tó bá dá wà fúnra rẹ̀ láwọn wákàtí àdúrà tàbọ̀ fẹ́ sùn nínú ilé ìyún náà wá bẹ́ẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn wá nìkan tí wọ́n pè ní àwọ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Àwọ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí máa ní ojúràn mẹ́rin. Ojúràn mẹ́rin ṣùgbọ́n èyí tí Jésù wọ̀ àpadà rí pé kò lójúràn. Ó túmọ̀ sí pé kò sí tẹ́lẹ̀ ọ̀tá ayé kọ́ lọ́ba rán. Ibẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ mọ̀ ń bọ̀ o. Bible says, and immediately she touched Jesus' cloth. The issue of blood stanch. I love that diction. The issue of blood stanch. Bible is not saying the issue of blood stopped. I'm an illiterate pastor, but people like Professor Abiodun will understand better. Hallelujah. It stanched. Tó jẹ́ pé tí ẹni tó ní ìsun ẹ̀jẹ̀ yóò ti gbẹ kápọ̀ tójú ó ti jìnnú yóò ti kú kìkì orí kìí ṣe wípé ìsun ẹ̀jẹ̀ kàn dá lásán ó padà bọ̀ sípò ni that if you look at if you get a dictionary like that of the former British minister Mr. Macmillan, the English dictionary, the English word stanched ó padà bọ̀ sípò. Bó ṣe rí ó padà síbẹ̀ tó dùn wò gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọbìnrin. Ìṣòro tó ní her own problem when others were praying for husband, she would not be praying for husband. She would not go before any prophet for prayer because she would defy them. They could not lay hand on me. She was an isolated person in Israel. She could not go before the Levite, Jesus Christ, the Nazarene. She could not go before him. Bible says, touching him from the back. Oh, it's touched. Verse 45. That is where I called the topic from. Bible says in verse 45, then Jesus stopped. Jesus stopped. That is significant. Jesus was going somewhere to Jairus' house. That action, the action of the woman stopped Jesus' motion. You can stop God's program if you understand Him and you know yourself. You can stop it. Jesus stopped. Jésù wá wò káàkiri. Ta ló fọwọ́ kàn mí? Ta ló fọwọ́ kàn mí? Ní ẹsẹ̀ karùn-ún-lé-ní-ogójì náà, níbẹ̀ ni Pétérù ti ní bàbá, a lè bẹ́ ìkéwé. Ẹ tó gbé kàtàkàtà yín dé. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo bí àwọn èèyàn ti pọ̀ tí ń fara gún yín, tí ń tẹ̀ yín mọ́lẹ̀, tó jẹ́ pé àwa là ń bì wọ́n dànù. Là ń bì wọ́n dànù. Ẹ wá ní ta ló fọwọ́ kàn yín. bọ́ọ̀mù ọ̀sẹ̀ ní ìfọ̀ọ́kàn yìí. Jésù ní ìsọ̀kan tí a ń bí ìlú mi. Ní ìsọ̀kan tí a ń tẹ̀mí mọ́lẹ̀. Àní ẹnìkan fọ̀ọ́kàn mi. Ẹsẹ̀ ìkẹrìndínláàádọ́ta verse 46.
Jésù sì wí pé.
Ẹ má kà kankan fún yín lókè mi. Torí time we are dividing our time. Hallelujah. Jésù ní alẹ́ nìkan fọ̀ọ́kàn mi sẹ́. Alẹ́ nìkan fọ̀ọ́kàn mi sẹ́. Nítorí àṣẹ jáde lára. Àṣẹ jáde lára mi. Obìnrin máa ń ogun tó ní. Lóṣù tó kọjá, arákùnrin kan mo ti mọ̀ ó ti lé lọ́dún mẹ́wàá nífẹ̀ẹ́. Arákùnrin yìí ó ti wá gbókalé bíi Gálílì. Ó ti ń súnmọ́ 50 ọdún. Tọ́ba kò sọ́mọ bíi any woman this young woman went to woo for marriage will refuse him. And a few of them that accepted to have relationship with him, they broke them in no time. There was a time he came to my house weeping, saying, "Evangelist, I'm a Christian. I've been into more than 15 relationships, not with unbelievers, but with Christians. None has worked. What is wrong with my life?" Òun àti ìdè bus stop náà ni. Àṣàmọ̀ tó gbàdúrà náà láì dé bus stop ní. Last month, he got married at 47. On that day, we had this program in Akure. I couldn't go to officiate in Ife. So they had the wedding, beautiful one. I just prayed with them early hour of the morning before they started going to church. Around 11 p.m., somebody was banging my gate. I had the security. Who are those people? The man said, he's from Ife. I said, from Ife, what? Then, mostly I put off my phone in Nigeria. Mostly. There are times I don't touch my phone for 2 weeks because of traffic on it. So I'm just saying that because if anybody has my number and is not going to, it's not just me to be able to do other things. So my phone was off. They said, "We've been calling you." I said, "Calling me?" Because láti aago mẹ́fà láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ẹ̀rẹ́sẹ̀ mo ṣe wá aago mẹ́ta àtúbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dáhùn èèyàn lò mọ́ lálàá wọ́n là mí níbi lórí ojú oorun mo ò jẹ́ rìn dáadáa nígbà mo jí mo rí nǹkan ká ya mí láyà ìyẹn ni mo gbọ́ títí aago mẹ́jọ èlù. Hallelujah. Ṣé fóònù nípa lọ mú ní ẹjẹ́ wọn máa wọlé pé kátà èyí yòówù ọ̀jẹ́ láti fẹ́ ẹjẹ́ wọn wọlé kò kúkú sí kó kàtí ọ̀pá gbà láàdé bá kó lórí ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹjẹ́ wọn máa wọlé bọ̀. When they came in, open the door for them. Bí a ti wọlé báyìí, mọ̀sáré yìí ọkùnrin ní gúnyèkè ní sunkún èyí obìnrin lọ́ba bọ́ bùbá mo ní obìnrin mo bá kọjú ẹ̀yìn pé ìwọ ìyàwó bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbé lónìí tí a mọ̀ wípé tí a bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbéyàwó àgọ́ ara wọn máa jọ wọ́n lójú kọ́ ọmọ ẹjọ́ obìnrin lójú ẹ̀ní níṣòro lórúkọ Jésù ẹ̀ní nígbà láti ọjọ́ ayé òde ká o lóbìnrin bá bọ́ bùbá kò sí kọ́mú bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́mú méjèèjì léńtéléńté kí láadé nìyí ní ẹjọ́ máa ṣàlàyé ẹjọ́ fẹnu ara rẹ̀ ṣàlàyé lọ́wọ́ ti ọ̀rọ̀ bọ́nu wọ́n náà dénú lé pé ibi náà ti fẹ́ ní pẹ́tò káwọn èyí ọkọ̀ bá ní káwọn ó kọrin káwọn dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run wípé ó tiẹ̀ ṣeé ṣe lẹ́ẹ̀kẹ́ káwọn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ayan orí ẹni just before they will consummate their marriage sexually. Now let us praise God for some minutes. They started praise and worship. The man said in less than 10 minutes of praise and worship, they were praise and worship, but kò ní pẹ́ torí èyí ara ọkùnrin kò ní balẹ̀ obìnrin lè máa dín náà ṣùgbọ́n ọkùnrin ara tí ò ní balẹ̀ hallelujah. Oh my God. Ó ní níbi tí àǹtí yìí lọ lógo bó ojú ṣe é ṣe o ṣe ibi tẹ́tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ ṣe àwọn olùkọ́ fẹ́ràn jẹ. Ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹyẹ kankan fò wọlé ni. Ayé o, ayé o, ayé o, ayé o, ayé kò lè yé wa ṣe bọ́ Ọlọ́run ló yé. Lẹ́yìn èyí bá wọlé lọ́sùn tó kọjá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ó ní bẹ́yẹ ti wọlé ọkàn fò lọ sí àyà obìnrin mi ó dúró láàrin ọmú méjèèjì ó sì kọjú sí ọmú ọ̀tún ọ̀sà lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta ó kọjú sí ọmú òsì ọ̀sà lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta nígbà tí obìnrin mi sí mú tàbá yìí ọmú méjèèjì ní à ń ṣe sùrùsùfẹ́ jẹ́ lásìfẹ́. Sẹ́ẹ̀sì mọ̀ pé ẹni afọ̀rọ̀ lọ kò gbọ́dọ̀ pé tó ń bàjẹ́ èmi náà sásọkùnrin mo ṣe bí ẹni pé kọjọ́ lójú mọ́nítọ̀ bó wà ní ọ́nà ìtọ́wà tí wà lágbára ní ìsìnkú wípé bó ti sáàjẹ tán lọ́wọ́ ṣe pípípípípí ọkàn wọnú àyà obìnrin lọ́nà. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìrírí mi láyé torílé ńlá láti bí mi ilé ńlá mo ti wá kò sí díẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ níbi tá a ti bí mi ìrírí mo bá sì ti kọ́kọ́ mo ní obìnrin mi jókòó ní sùúrù kò séwu wọ́n fa iye ọkùnrin ó dinú yẹ̀wò mo ní tó ọ̀rọ̀ dèmi àti ẹ̀ ó dákun ṣàánú ọmọbìnrin yìí o sọ̀mọ̀ wípé inú gbogbo wọ́n lé mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n tá a fi lọ eléyìí nìkan lọ gbà àwọn tí sì kó oògùn ìbò ni kìí ṣe kúrúǹtù ó sì tún dùn wò tó gbà láti fẹ́ wa dákun má jẹ́ kí fẹ́ o má jẹ́ ọ̀sá o ó ní ha ó ní bí ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ ó ní bí ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ ti mọ̀ ó ní sẹ́ mọ̀ wípé nígbà kiri ti ṣẹlẹ̀ tá a fi dé ọ̀dọ̀ yín ni mo ti ní mọ̀ ń bọ̀ àwọ̀ àkàlẹ̀ ni. Then I just talked to him. Mo ní ogun ìdógun jíjà nìyẹn. Torí Bíbélì sọ pé Bible says I'm the one that has made the gospel to fashion weapon and destroy to destroy. There is no weapon that is fashioned against you that will prosper, and any tongue that is raised against you shall be condemned in judgment. We started prayers. Ìgbà tẹ́yìn tí èmi rò pé iye àjẹ́ ni àṣekè iṣẹ́ iye àjẹ́ torí ibi tí mẹ̀dúlà àti èkejì rẹ̀ táyé ni mẹ̀dúlà kí n kéde jẹ́ ọ̀blọ̀ngátà ibi tí táyé kẹ́sì ibi tí a mú mi lọ ó ní pé iye àjẹ́ lọ wọlé àṣekè iṣẹ́ iye àjẹ́ nínú ilé ọ̀dọ̀ mi náà ni mo tẹ̀ ìwú obìnrin mi wọ́n sọ padà torí gbogbo àwọn tí a ń gbé nínú ọgbà tí a ń ṣiṣẹ́ nínú ọgbà gbogbo wọn ni a ń wà ó ní wọ́n jáde wọ́n máa wò mí ìyókọ́ lọ́la mi ní ìsinmi lórúkọ Jésù Kristi ìṣòro tí ò ní jẹ́ kí ògo ayé rẹ̀ ọjọ́ lójúmọ́ lórúkọ Jésù kò ní dé bá ọ. After about more than 1 hour of prayers, the bird came out. Ìgbà tẹ́ yọ jáde lọ́ba dẹ̀yẹ kòwé bàbá. You know what that depicts. Lọ́ba dẹ̀yẹ kòwé. That is a bird that if it stands anywhere, you hear the sound. Bible says in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 4 that time to laugh and time to what? Big part of it says time to mourn. When it is time to mourn, Kowe comes out and announces it. It is morning time. And nobody changes it except divine intervention. Yes. Tẹ́ bá ti lè gbọ́ pé owó ìbáyìí. So ti tán nìyẹn. In 24 hours they will tell that person that somebody very close is dead. Lọ́wọ́ ló yàwó tí a ń gbé lọ́dọ̀ gangan lọ. Irú ọkùnrin wo ni ọ̀rọ̀ àgọ́ ní obìnrin tí ó pẹ̀ láyé? Immediately I saw the bird, I knew that this affliction is not an ordinary one. Pé ogun tí ń jà àwọn ọkọ àtìyàwó èké ṣe ogun síé. Kìí ṣogun síé. This woman knew pé ogun tí ń jà kìí ṣogun síé. Torí àṣẹ jáde lára mi. This woman, how come she was able to withdraw authority from God? Oh, that sounded blasphemous to you. That sounded radical to you. Okay, let me restrict it. Let me restructure it. How come she was able to withdraw authority from Jesus? Are you comfortable with that one? She was able to withdraw. How come? She was able to withdraw. For man, everything is possible. That somebody reads miracles in the name of Jesus does not make him a child of God. Does not make him heavenly bound. Gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ pé àfitì bá mú nǹkan mi lọ, ta ló bí ọ pé sọ mú nǹkan mi lọ? Do you need to tell anybody pé sọ mú nǹkan mi lọ? You don't need to tell anybody. Hallelujah. Amen. Àbí wọ́n ní ìta jẹ́ ń bí ìyàwó lé pé ìbò ló ti gbóyún wá. She was able to withdraw it. Why? You see in the book of Genesis chapter 2, verses 16 and 17. Verse 16 says, and God planted all sorts of various kinds of trees, fruit-bearing trees. And then number 2, and tree of life. And then number 3, tree of knowledge. That is it. Have you given it to me? Genesis 2:16. 16, please, not 17 yet. 2:16 yet. God in the for man to eat. Now 17. Bible says now that the Lord commanded that thou shalt not eat. 17, I'm on 17. Ìwọ kò gbọdọ̀ nínú èso igi ìwọ gbọdọ̀ jẹ torí ijọ́ tí wọ́n bá jẹ ìwọ what? Kíkú ló kù. Tó ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ọlọ́run èèyàn jèso àbí ọ̀jẹ́ mo fẹ́ mú jáde ní o báwo ló ṣe gba àṣẹ èèyàn jèso wọ́n ní ká èso dé Genesis 3 verses 1 to 7 ó ní ọba lọ bá yìí omi ó ní ìwọ omi ẹ̀ṣẹ́ ọ̀ ní ẹ má jẹ́ kankan àmàrà bí ní ìlú kan tí ì ní dákọ̀ sẹ́ẹ̀sì tó bẹ́ẹ̀ sẹ́ẹ̀ tó ń dá ìwíwù lórí èṣù sábẹ́rì ní kìnnì kan ò ní ṣe kìnnì kan ò ní ṣe gúnnùgún bá gẹ̀dúgẹ̀dú lórí àṣà ní kúkíkú kankan máa jẹ lọ. It was serpent that went. You know, the English word serpent is different from snake, you know. A snake is just the biological thing, the reptile. A serpent is the spiritual one. Ní àgbàlá bàbá mi, àwa máa pè lókùnlẹ̀. Òkùnlẹ̀ là máa pè. Tí a bá rán sí yàn, kò ní lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi ẹni wọ́n rán sí ní ọlọ́ba. Serpent went. Nǹkan tí ọ̀pá Mósè dá serpent ni kì í ṣe snake. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ọlọ́run. Bible says man head Genesis 2:3-8 says, and they heard the voice of God walking in the garden. Mo wá kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ bí yí ká tó lọ verse 9 Genesis 3:9. Ṣé gbẹ̀yàn jẹ́ bàbá rẹ̀ mọ́? Ṣé èèyàn kú àbí òkú? Èèyàn kú. Ẹ̀sọ́ wọn pọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀ àìtọ́dọ̀ tọ̀ sí ní àkẹrẹ dídú ìkọ̀kọ̀ dídú o. Eégún yìí sì ti bọ́ ọ̀tà ó pọ̀ láì wò. Ọ̀ya èèyàn kú àbí òkú? Òkú. Bàbá Abíọ́dún, ṣé Ọlọ́run wà ń parọ́ kọ́? Ó léyìn ó kú. Genesis 2:17. Èèyàn jẹ́ Genesis gbogbo ọ̀tàn 1-7. Ìgbà tó di verse 9 chapter 3. Èèyàn tó fọ̀n sọ́lọ̀ ní tiẹ̀ tó gbọ́ lọ́hùn tahùn. Ẹ̀sìn lọ́lọ́run ọ̀parọ́. Àdìtú lọ́lọ́run. Èèyàn kú. Èèyàn kú.
No longer what he used to be.
Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tá àjọ ti ríra fún àwọn ọdún tó pẹ́ díẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi kọ̀ọ̀kan gbà mo dé ilẹ̀ Gẹ̀ẹ́sì náà kan máa ń pè lu ọba torí kò sí lu ọba méjì Ọ̀yọ́ nìkan lu ọba. Nígbà mo dé ilẹ̀ Gẹ̀ẹ́sì àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tá a jọ ṣe ewé ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ní ẹtí ọmọ bàbá mi ń gbà ayé rẹ̀ wọ́n wà ń béèrè wọ́n ní bàbá ń kọ́ mo ní bàbá ti ṣaláìsí kí ni ìyún túmọ̀ sí? Mọ̀ ń bọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá wá ka Genesis 3:8 Bíbélì lọ́lọ́run rìn wọ́n gbóhùn rẹ̀ nírìn. Nígbà tó di ẹsẹ̀ kẹsàn-án Genesis 3:9 Ádámù níbo ni wọ́n wà? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sádámù? Ó ti lọ́ọ́ gọ ọ̀hán lọ́ọ̀bì kan wá lọ́ọ̀gọ ọ̀hán lọ́ọ̀gọ. Kò sí kankan náà akọrin tí ó rìn mí ní ìsìn. Bí a ti wà wọ́n mọ̀ pé Akíntayọ̀ ń bolo àwà kò ti kọ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Akíngbàdé. Mo ti gbọ́, ó ti hàn. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ séèyàn? Èèyàn ti ṣaláìsí níbi tọ́lọ̀ fi sí, ó ti ṣàìsí kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. Èèyàn kú àbí òkú? Ọlọ́run sọ̀tọ̀ àbí ó sọ̀tọ̀? Ẹ máa ń gbà dáwọ́ fún Jésù. Ẹyin ọmọ Ọlọ́run, mo fẹ́ sọ báwo how come this woman was able to withdraw authority from Jesus? Because that was a serious, a major confession of Jesus Christ in the letters. That authority has gone out of me. And you remember how authority was described in the book of Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6. That package left him. Tó bá lọ tí ọba dúró tó lọ lé Jáírù yóò fọ̀nbù lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá lọ láì gba àṣẹ ìpadà torí àṣẹ ti jáde gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ Lásárù dìde. Èmi àtẹ̀gbọ́n mi á lọ wo sinimá níjẹta sinimá Jésù débi òkú kọ́ Lásárù. Ó ní Lásárù dìde ní Lásárù náà bá jáde pẹ̀lú gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ti dì. Mo lọ́mọ jáde dà ọjáde náà nù. Gbogbo apá tí ń ṣe ti nínú obìnrin ti gbà ó. Obìnrin ti gbà ó. Báwo ló ṣe gbà á? Báwo ló ṣe rí gbà á? Nígbà tí Jésù tọ́lọ́run rí pé èèyàn ti gbà tán. Téèyàn ti jẹ́ after man head from the fruit of knowledge. Bible says in verse 3 of Genesis 3, and God made clothes for man. First king. That was not enough. He sent man out, and Genesis 3:22. Give it to me. Genesis 3:22. Nígbà lọ́lọ́run tí a ké, Ọlọ́run ké bòsí, Ọlọ́run alààyè ké bòsí ń bẹ̀. Ó ní ha! Nǹkan ṣe o, ilẹ̀ ti rẹ o. Ní ìsìn wọ́n ti dàbí ọ̀kan nínú wa, ọ̀kan nínú àwọn. Ẹ má dalè. Ẹ máa fún baba ní gbòòsà mẹ́ta. Ọlọ́run ni wọ́n ti dàbí ìkan nínú àwa o. Ọlọ́run baba, Ọlọ́run ọmọ, Ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí, wọ́n ti dàbí ọ̀kan nínú wa. Wọ́n ti dàbí ọ̀kan ní ìsìn, wọ́n ti dàbí ọ̀kan nínú wa. Ọlọ́run wá lé wọn jáde. Ó ní nítorí kí ló sì fi lé wọn jáde? Kí wọ́n má bàa jẹ nínú èso ìyè. Torí tí a bá ti jẹ́ nínú rẹ̀, wọ́n wà á máa gbé. Sórí wọ́n tá à ń fi Jésù lọ. Tó ní tọ́ka gidi borí. Ẹlòmíì ń wá ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì torí iṣẹ́ tí a fún. Ẹlòmíì ń wá ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì torí àti ṣàṣehàn. Ẹlòmíì ń wá ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì bí wọ́n lè mọ̀ kó ní lọ́wọ́. Jésù tá à ń fi hàn ọ́ yìí kó o lè bá a wà títí láì ní. Bàbá mi àgbà nílùú kan tí a ń pè lẹ́fọ̀n àlàyé lẹ́kìtì lé. Ibẹ̀ ló gbé kó tó lọ jẹ Aláàfin lọ́yọ̀ọ́ Ọládìbòlù Àkànbí. Nígbà tí ń gbé bẹ̀, bàbá gba ògbìnbọn débi pé wọ́n máa kì í pé ọmọ òṣogùn so kúrọ̀ lágbẹ̀dẹ. Ilé ìsọkúrọ̀ ń bẹ lẹ́fọ̀n àlàyé ti dídò ní ilé bàbá tèmi nu. Bàbá tí a kì í pé òṣogùn so kúrọ̀ lágbẹ̀dẹ ó ń dàmá lónìí. Sórí láì ní Jésù tiẹ̀ ká. Ọlọ́run ní kí wọ́n má bàa gbé láíláí, ṣùgbọ́n a dúpẹ́ fún oore ọ̀fẹ́. John 3:16. Ọlọ́run ti akúnrò. Ó ní tí ìfẹ́ ọ̀sẹ̀lẹ̀ ní Genesis 3:22 jẹ́ wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìsìn. Bíbélì ni Ọlọ́run sì fún aráyé. Ó fẹ́ràn ayé tó bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ tó fi kan ṣoṣo, ẹyọ kan ṣoṣo. Ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá wọ̀ akígbadé mò ń gbádùn bọ́ ìṣẹ̀nu ẹ̀yìn, mò ń gbádùn bó ṣe ń sọ yẹn lówó tó rẹ́rìn kó tó láìkẹ̀ rẹ̀. Hallelujah. Bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe lè withdraw rẹ̀ ni pé from the day man ate from the fruit of knowledge, man has become like God. Why are you idolizing enemies of God? Because somebody is able to read miracles, signs and wonders. Because somebody can prophesy so accurately, prophecy in code. Accurately, you want to rush in there. You press on him. It is just an adaptation. Something tapped from eating from the fruit of knowledge, from ungodliness. In this United States of America, year before the last, you must have heard the news. It happened here. We got the news in Nigeria. A surgeon, a gynecologist, examined a pregnant woman, and then when the scan was wrought, they discovered that there were some cancerous cells in the fetus. And the man said, "Oh God, what are we going to do now?" Down in Nigeria, they just remove the baby and trash the baby. But here, this consultant, this doctor about 3 years ago, here in the United States of America, brought out this fetus, removed the affected part, did proper grafting, surgical grafting, put the fetus back in the womb. 9 months, the woman delivered the baby. Mother and child were fine. They are still fine till today. Now, this doctor, this consultant didn't learn that from any professor. No. He didn't get that from any medical school. It was from impact of the fruit of knowledge that man ate. Ẹ̀yìn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ọ̀tá Ọlọ́run tí a bá ń tú Bíbélì báyìí, èyí ó sì dànù lẹ̀ ṣé mọ̀ pé tí ìran bá dùn rán lọ, ojú nìkan kọ́ là á fi wò, tọ́jú tètè là á fi wò. Tí a bá ń tú tí a ń ṣe báyìí, tí a ní Ọlọ́run bá irọ́ sí ni. Àwọn ọmọ ìgbé ni òkú ní sọ̀rọ̀. Tọ́lọ́ Ọlọ́run ti sọ ní Genesis 2:17. Ó ní ọjọ́kọ́jọ́ tí wọ́n bá jẹ́ ikú ni wọ́n kú. So this woman, something is out of esoteric noetic emissions. Some things will just flow on you. Ó ṣe nǹkan báyìí, wàá sì ṣe àṣì fọ́ọ̀mù. Ó ṣe nǹkan báyìí. Kì í ṣe pọ́bìnrin yìí mọ Ọlọ́run. Kì í ṣe pọ́lọ́run ṣetán láti gbà á lọ. Kì í ṣe pé kí nìkan o. The thing flew into her, as she said. She decided in herself. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ fọ́ọ̀kan, bó sì ti fọ́ọ̀kan lọ́ba gbádùn ni Jésù bá fi gbé ta. Bíbélì wa sọ wípé Jésù lẹ́nìkan fọ́ọ̀kan. Mo sì gbọ́dọ̀ rí kí n tó máa lọ lé Jáírù. Kí n tó parí iṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ mi. Bóò ló ṣe kàn ọ́ tó fi wo bóò ló ṣe kàn ọ́ tí tó ṣẹ́gun mọ́ ọ lá. Ẹ jẹ́ sáré sọ fún yín ọ̀nà bíi mẹ́ta ní kíákíá ní ẹ̀ta ìdí ẹ̀wá ẹ̀dọ́gbọ̀n tá a lè gbà fọwọ́ kan Ọlọ́run. Ọ̀nà àkọ́kọ́ ó ní ìgbàgbọ́ bíi tóbìnrin yìí. Ọgbàgbọ́ nú Jésù lè fọ́ọ̀kan. Tí ó bá gbàgbọ́ kò ní fọ́ọ̀kan. O gbọ́dọ̀ ní ìgbàgbọ́. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé ìwé Hébérù sọ orí 11 gbogbo orí 11 ni bí bá ti ń ka báyìí bí ìgbà tí mò ń kéwì ni. Ìgbàgbọ́ ṣe pàtàkì. Ìgbàgbọ́ ṣe pàtàkì. Ohun àkọ́kọ́ nìyẹn. Nígbà tí Jésù Kristi nínú ìwé Lúùkù orí 5 tí ẹ bá gbé láti ẹsẹ̀ kìíní, wọ́n ti ń fọ àwọn ọmọ níbi ẹsẹ̀ kẹta. Wọ́n ṣe nígbà tó yá Jésù ní ọyẹ ẹtì sínú òbú, ẹ̀fà ẹja jáde, go for big catch. This was not ethical. But Peter said, because it is you that have said it. Nítorí pé ìwọ ló sọ ọ̀yá ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Because Peter believed, miracle happened and he caught fishes. That is net broke. Ìgbàgbọ́. Èkejì, ìyìn, praise. Sẹ́mọ̀ pé orí Bíbélì tó kéré jù lọ́nu Bíbélì, the book of Psalm, orin Dáfídì, orí 117, Psalm 117. Ẹsẹ̀ Bíbélì tó kéré jù, orí Bíbélì tó kéré jù nù Bíbélì yẹn. Orin Dáfídì orí 117, orí 117. Ó ní ká yin Ọlọ́run lógo. Now, tẹ́ bá wá wo ìwé iṣẹ́ àwọn apostoli, Acts of Apostles. Chapter 16. If you read verses 25, 26, and then 27. From the beginning, anyway, from around verse 8, they told Paul and Silas, they decided in the midnight, they decided to praise God. Verse 25. And verse 26. There was an earthquake and the bars broke. Wọ́n ní ẹjẹ́ ayé lọ́n lógo. Ìyìn lè ṣe ohunkóhun. àwọn yìí wọn yìí náà lógo torí wípé wọ́n ń retí kọ́lọ́hún ó ṣe nǹkan kan wọ́n kàn ní pé wọ́n ti dè wọ́n lọ́wọ́ àtẹsẹ̀ pé tó bá ti dàárọ̀ la pé ẹ̀yin méjèèjì dídú lálọ́ dùn yín torí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó jẹ fún dídú ni they were to be slaughtered. wọ́n ní ọ̀dà àǹfààní tá a sì ní wákàtí bíi méjì tó kù tá a lè fi gbé láyé jẹ́ àfihàn ọlọ́run bórí ọlọ́run ṣe wú lókè lọ́run. ẹ má gbàgbé pé nígbà tí Jésù dé ibi ìsàkú Lásárù John 11 Bíbélì sọ wípé verses 41 to 44 Jésù kọ́kọ́ yin ọlọ́run lógo hallelujah. Jésù yin ọlọ́run lógo now hallelujah amen. Ìkẹta ìfífúnni giving. I'm rounding up my lords. Ẹ má bínú o. Amen. Any?
God bless you.
Giving ìfífúnni. When you give, anything can happen. You can touch God. There was famine in the land. Nobody had anything to eat. There was a widow woman in 1 Kings 17. 1 Kings 17. If you read verses 8 to 15, how this woman gave the only thing she had. And the last one, trusting his prophet. Trusting his prophet. Believing in his prophet. 2 Kings chapter 2, verses 19 to 21. God bless you. Amen. Now, as I run, Luke 8:47. Bíbélì sọ pé nígbà tóbìnrin yìí sì rí wípé òun ò bò mọ́ lọ́ba jáde ta ló ní bá mi ẹ dákun èmi ní bá mi èmi mọ fọ́ọ̀kàn yìí ẹ dákun ẹ pa mí lé ẹ má pa mí ta. Jésù bá wò ó ní màá dá ìgbàgbọ́ rẹ mú ọ lára dá máa lọ lálàáfíà. Why would Jesus need to see this woman again? Torí wípé number one ó ti gba àṣẹ lọ Jésù fẹ́ gbà padà. Number two, obìnrin yìí kò sì tí ì balance. Kò tí ì balance. If you look at Leviticus 15. Leviticus 15 verses 28, 29 and 30. Níbẹ̀ ni Bíbélì sọ pé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí a bá mú ẹnikẹ́ni tó ní sun ẹ̀jẹ̀ lára dá ó gbọ́dọ̀ padà lọ sọ́dọ̀ wòlíì. Jesus was fulfilling Leviticus 15, 28 to 30. Hallelujah. Now, in Christ Apostolic Church Salvation Center, who is going to touch God in this month of October? This is just the first Sunday. Who is touching God in this month of October? I wish it is you in the midst of the multitude. Touch God. And let every attention, every focus be on you. This man caught the sin that day. He got over everybody before God that day. Ohunkóhun tó ní ọlá láti fọ́nà tàbí láti jẹ́ kó ọ̀dá dúró láàrin ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yẹn kódà nínú ìjọ Ọlọ́run yẹn dúró láyé rẹ̀. Rise up and